Welcome to UB Reactions, the place where we keep it real. Today, we've got some hot topics, so let's jump right in.
Yeah. You be in the building. Hey, vibe with Uncle Bino. Let's go. Now happy hour things, you know. Hang out with you, babe. It's our vibe tonight. Hey, laugh and learn. We shining bright. Oh yeah. You be stories, life lessons time. On the Uncle Benno show, everything feels right. From the streets to the world, we talk real talk. Vibes on the beat make the whole place rock. Happy hour flow with smiles non-stop. Sip and chill with you be the energy on top. You be stories dropping them every day. Wisdom for life, the African way. From the grind to the glory, hear what we say. Tune in now, don't delay. Hang out with you be, it's a vibe tonight. Hey, laugh and learn, we shining bright. Oh yeah. Stories, life lessons time. Hey, on the Uncle Benno show, everything feels right. Join the sister circle. Oh, what a scene. CC Yinka, honey baby, and I be so clean. Talk love, talk life, talk dream supreme. Empowerment vibes like a royal queen team. Apollo Sunday school when the beat gets low. A moment of reflection, let the spirit flow. Men of God speaking wisdom, you should know. Faith and vibes on the Uncle Benno show. Hang out with you, be, come catch that light. Oh yeah, you be stories, keep your heart so bright. Yeah. Join the sister circle, feel that fire. Oh yeah, Sunday school for your soul so right. You be nation, we rise together, love and vibe forever. Uncle Benno show, yeah, we outside.
All right. Welcome everybody. How you doing? What's up, my people? It's been a minute. I miss everybody, and I'm glad to be back again. How are you all doing? All right, we're gonna have fun. We're gonna review some of the trending stories out there on social media. You guys will be the one to actually host today's show because I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been missing in action for a while now, and unfortunately, it's my vacation, my annual vacation, and when I'm on vacation, I try to have maximum fun. And as a result of that, I usually don't pay attention to what's going on social media. But because we have our own blog, our own micro blog on Instagram, and your girls, B-Flex and Tosin, they are always posting and sharing. I get to see some of the things that were trending, but it's a lot. It's a lot. But today, I think we can address this one. May EDOCHIE 1.5 billion naira lawsuit against ex-lawyer and Yinka Theisen. And the reason I want to review this is because I think there is a lot of lessons here. Like I've always told our community members, whether we like it or not, divorce is now part and parcel of our daily lives. I know it sounds crazy, right? Yeah. You know, we always pray that couples will live together forever, but it's quite unfortunate that the way things are going now, more and more couples are heading to divorce by the day. And when that time comes, I pray it will never happen to anybody. But if it does happen, from the moment it started, how do you move? Who do you consult? Who do you talk to? I know this is going to be like crazy, but we need to have this conversation because From my previous knowledge of how May Ayo EDOCHIE matter went down, I know there was a time the DPA family, wherever, I've forgotten what that lawyer called his firm, they got involved at one point, and we thought they were going to handle the case, but somehow I think there are some issues between the client and, of course, the barrister. And May decided to go another route. I think May hired another lawyer. Now, what perhaps shocks many people, including myself, was that the lawyer somehow turned around and was attacking his own client. If you ever follow the DPA family something on Facebook, you can tell that this man can post, man. Sometimes in a day, he can post like 4 or 5 times. And sometimes I will be asking myself, like, is this man really a lawyer? Because I haven't met a lawyer who move like this. But then in Nigeria, everything is possible. So the man intensified his attack, and I think at one point he also got involved with Yinka Theisen, and we really don't know what's going on. Me in particular, I don't know how the confidentiality agreement between a client and his lawyer can be broken down to the point that the lawyer will begin to divulge all the confidential private information shared with him. But it is what it is. So we're going to examine this as a way of coming back to have our live show once again. I want you to feel free. Don't be a stranger. You know, as usual, this is UB and the Roof Farm. And over here, we share our opinions, and the intention is for us to extract lessons. I don't know if we are lucky enough, we might get some of our legal minds on today's show. Maybe they can shine light on what really went down here. I honestly still can't believe that a lawyer will attack his client so much that he can also go on a podcast and started divulging information that more or less seems like he's arming the opponent against his once upon a time client. To start things up, if you are aware of this case, please drop a 1 in the chat. Please. Let me fetch our disclaimer real quick, and then we will dive into today's show. But like I said, if you are aware of what's going on with me and this lawyer of a man, can you please do me a favor? Drop a 1 in the chat. You're welcome, everybody. I'm just waiting for people to be home so that I can at least shout out to everybody at the same time. I ain't gonna lie, I've missed you guys. I've missed the Real Fam. I know we are all busy, but you know, Real Fam is a fantastic family. And somehow I was like, what happened? I haven't heard or heard anything from our people. What's going on? So we're going to relate. We're going to cash cruise. We're going to have fun. My baby girl, Abby, I hope Abby is also going to be available to come and start dropping her gems as usual. Anyway, before we go on, let me quickly drop a disclaimer. And this is our disclaimer over here. The content you're about to watch may include brief clips, images, or quotes from news reports, public statements, and social media posts. No copyright infringement intended. Also know that the Uncle Beno Show is for general information and entertainment purposes only. The opinions and views expressed by guests and commenters are their own and may not align with those of the podcast and host. We cannot guarantee the accuracy, completeness, or reliability of the information provided. Any decisions or actions taken based on this information are the listener's sole responsibility. Additionally, this content is not a substitute for personalized advice from a qualified professional, such as doctor, lawyer, financial advisor, or expert. Signed, UB. All right. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, let me holler at my people. What's up, baby girl Abby? How you doing, mama? I've missed your buzz, Abby. I don't miss your wahala. And I got my lovely sister all the way from Canada in the beauty, Bilba K, our one and only Bilba. What's up, mommy? How you doing? Havila in the building. What's up, sis? It's been a while, right? My own Havila, how are you? And of course, my faith song in the building. You know, I got my Gen Z all the time, always ready. I'm ready to fire. Then we have Sister Doopsy in the building. I've missed that your sexy voice, so Doopsy. that your funny, sexy, enticing voice. You be, let me say this, okay? Oh, all right. Welcome everybody. Please share to your platform. Let them know we are live. Let us have this conversation real quick. And of course, let's see how much lesson we can extract from this.
Welcome to UB Reactions, the place where we keep it real. Today, we've got some hot topics, so let's jump right in.
All right. We got Uncle Patrick in the building. Uncle Patrick, how you doing, sir? You're welcome, sir. Yo, Uncle Patrick, we just did part 1 of the vacation. You know, as usual, we do family vacation. Then me and my madam, we do our own. So we are getting ready for part 2, sir. Okay. Before we dive into EDOCHIE and her 1.5 billion naira lawsuit, I quickly want to touch up on this issue surrounding this fine, good-looking young man. His name is Luna Wells. If you are following up with what's going on social media, you know that his name has dominated conversation here in the United States. Luna Wells on July 4th went to an island with his friends to celebrate July 4th. For those who don't live in America, July 4th is a big holiday. It's actually the celebration of independence in the United States. So people usually go and enjoy, have a good time with one another. So Luna went on an island with his white friends. The picture you see on the screen right now, that is the most popular of all the pictures that they were showing. So Luna went on that island to have fun, but unfortunately, he did not return alive. Now, there are conflicting stories about what went down on the island. The friends came back and they came back with his phone. And they said he decided he was going to stay back on the island. Another version of the story said Luna was seen talking to a girl, and then later he left the girl and he said he was going to go back into the boat. But the bottom line is, when the friends came back, Luna was nowhere to be found. And later, his body was recovered by the Coast Guard. Our prayers are with the family at this time. As a parent, this is a very painful news. Nobody want to talk about this. As a parent, you know what it feels like when you had these kids and you raise them, you put in the work, and they turn out great. I've seen a lot of videos of Luna. Luna is the black guy in the midst of his white friends there. I've seen a lot of videos of this young man, and I can tell you, this young man seems to be a very exciting boy. He's 18, by the way. He's just 18 years old, and he play American football. He seems very, very lively. Now, I'm touching up on this real quick because I think we have to continue to advise our community. And I want to say this, especially to those of us Africans who are trying to do this gentle parenting thing. Sometimes gentle parenting don't work. Let me explain. I'm saying this from my personal experience as a dad to teenagers. My first daughter just clocked 18 years old. And I thank God I'm a very observant person. I pay attention to what's happening around me. I have seen how American children behaves from age 13 all the way to 18. You as a parent, you have to put your feet down. You have to stand your ground with these children. The American system is designed to tell these children that they can do whatever they want to do. In fact, the American system is designed to have your children disobey you. Yes, I'll say it. Except anybody who wants to pretend. If you want to say the reality, you know what I'm talking about. The American system is designed in such a way that parenting become more difficult, because on the one hand, you are trying to raise your kids, you are trying to shape their moral values, you are trying to shape their conduct and behavior. On the other hand, the school is telling them something different, the legal system is telling them something different. And then to top it off, there is something called peer pressure. That is all over the world. It doesn't matter whether you're in Africa, you're in US, England, anywhere, Europe. There's always going to be peer pressure. So when you are raising these kids, you have to bear in mind these factors. So once your kids are approaching 16, 17 to 18 years old, that is where you are going to have the toughest job as a parent. You tell the kids, move this way. They say no, they want to go that way. You tell the children there are danger here, they will say no. Well, it's because you are African. But for whatever it is, this is what I'm going to tell parents out there, especially if you are African and you are Black. It is your job to remind your children every time that they are Black and they are African. I will say that again unapologetically. Call me racist, call me wherever, I don't give a fuck. Because you know why? If anything happened to your kids, you will be the only one to bear the pain. The people who are claiming woke, the people who are claiming, the way you're maybe that is so African, that is this, that is that. If anything happened to your child, which I pray by the grace of Almighty God, nothing will happen to your children in Jesus' name. You will be the only one to bear that pain and loss forever. You have to stamp your feet on the ground and tell your children you are African first, especially if you are African. Tell them you are African. You are Black. I told my children the same thing, and I don't care how anybody feels. Because you know why? Children sometimes don't see color. They don't see racism. Children, they are oftentimes innocent. Children just want to have fun. They just want to play with their friends. It doesn't matter whether their friends are white, Black, Asian. Especially the children you have here in America. They don't know any other place. This is the only place they know. You have them here in America, they will grow, they will go to school, they will do everything right here in America. So sometimes, you know the worst part? I've noticed that majority of Black children, they can't sense danger. They can't. Especially the one you have in Western world. Most of the time, They can't sense danger among their friends. The only danger they are aware of is, oh, there is fighting over there. Oh, they're shooting over there. Oh, police can arrest you if you shoplifting, if you do that. That's how they know. But when it comes to observing the people around them, the so-called friends that they keep, they don't sense danger. And that is where you come in as a parent. It is your job to help them sense that danger. It is your job to continuously remind them that life is not always the way they conceive it in their mind. And if you have your children here in America, depending on the environment where you live, there is high chances your children and white children will grow together. Now, listen to this and listen good. I have seen a lot of amazing white children, white teenagers, white young men and women. Lovely, pure heart. And I've also heard the stories of a lot of terrible white kids. Now, it's not just white alone. There are also a lot of terrible black kids out there. Remember, these children don't come from the same household. The dynamic of each family is different. You have kids from two-parent home. You have kids from single-parent home. You have kids who are not even from any parental home. They grew up in the foster system. You have children whose fathers are in jail, or mom is doing drug, or father is doing drug. You have kids whose father are reverend, pastors, clergymen. You have kids whose parents are from white-collar family. Great job, middle class, everything is perfect. But one thing that brings all of these children together is school. Is school. As a parent, you can always do a fantastic job at home raising your kids right, but they're going to go to school. Maybe when they are in junior, senior school, you can still monitor them, but sooner or later, they're going to go to college. You ain't going to be there. And that is where your parenting style comes in. That is where all the things you taught them will kick in and work in their favor. Our children don't see danger. They don't sense danger. That is why, as parents, we have to continuously pray for them. We have to continuously talk to them. We have to always be in their business. I don't do gentle parenting, no. Those people who are preaching gentle, just talk to them. Don't even hear. No. If I see my kid is going the way I don't like, I won't touch you, but I will yell at you. Yes. Because when it happened, even the system that taught them, oh, you are grown now, you can make your own decision, that same system will be used against you. In the case of Nola now, guess what the authorities are saying? As soon as they find the body, the authority are repeating the story told by his white friends. The story is online. Go and read about it. You watch videos. And I'm so glad that a lot of white people are coming out and they are saying the same thing black parents and black people have been saying for a long time. I've seen videos of white people who came out and said, look, I am white. And let me tell you, they are about to change the narrative. That is what happened. Dead people don't tell their side of the story. Listen, a dead person cannot tell his side of the story. So here we are. This guy, whether they unalive him, whether he drowned, we don't know what happened. But here is what we know so far. They said the friends, they left the island with his phone. And the same friends are saying, he told us he's gonna stay behind. Tell me, in this time and age, what teenager will you separate from their phone? I don't know. Please tell me. Even we grown adults, we go about with our phone all the time. Not to talk of teenagers, not to talk of young men, young boys. So I play this scenario in my head over and over again. So Lona just say, you know what, guys? I still want to stay behind. I want to still catch more screws. Take my phone. I don't get it. And guess what happened? As soon as those boys, his white friends, as soon as they came back, they lawyered up. The parents lawyered up. They stopped talking to the police. They deleted their social media accounts. A lot is going on. The case is still under investigation. I have nothing to say about it, but this is what I would tell you as an African parent and as a Black parent. Tell your kids who they truly are. Nobody will tell them. It's your job as a parent to continuously reminding them. Tell them if they have to go out to a party or go anywhere and they are going with a set of friends, if for those of you, because there is something about we African parents that I will say it now, I know it will vex some people, but let's just call it what it is. Do you know some African parents used to brag that, my children, white friends, my son go to white school, my daughter, white school. When you see their children friends, white, some parents, they take and they brag. There is nothing wrong with that, honestly speaking. And like I said, there are so many amazing white people out there. But at the same time, there are still those with crazy intention. And one thing I also notice about these American young folks, sometimes they don't preempt anything. They just go by what's happening at the moment. They take a lot of risk. It's your job as parents to continuously remind your children who they are. And I'll tell you something. The people that have seen that they have amazing relationship with white people and they excel, they are usually the one that are aware of the fact that they are Black. Let me say that again. The people that me have seen that they kept white friends and they are amazing with their friends, excellent friendship, they are usually the one that tell themselves that I am the Black in this group. Those are the ones that did amazing well with them. And that's why I keep telling our people, if you are trying to become who or what you are not, you will learn the hard way. You will. But as soon as you realize who you are, you know how to conduct yourself. Instinctively, you will be aware of dangers around you. The same thing goes even among Blacks. I tell my kids all the time. Yeah, it's not everybody that say I'm your friend. They are not all your friends. You must always remember you are Black and you are African. That gives you an edge when you are dealing with anyone else. We've had stories of Black girls who will go on vacation, they will go to the islands or they will go to the Caribbean and they will unalive one of their friends and come back. Black among Blacks. They will go unalive one of the person they call them, they will unalive her and they will come back. Always be aware of who you are. I don't know why it's always Black people that want to be who they are not. I don't know. Everybody with their own choice. But please, as parents, do your due diligence. Pray for your kids. You've done all this work. It's not now that you are supposed to be reaping the fruits of your labor that something negative will now happen. And I pray it will not happen to anyone in Jesus' name. I pray that our children will be protected wherever they are in Jesus' name. Just as the case of Lona was happening, I saw another video. I have all of those videos. It's just that I save a lot. Because I'm on vacation, I was unable to come live to react to those videos. Let me see if I can find another one. Yes, I saw this one. Just as Nola's case was happening, look at this. As Nola's case was happening, I saw this video of another group of white boys. Them and their friends, they went, they go and do kayak or whatever they call this shit. You know, these people, they are adventurous. They always do things that normally black people will not do. Look at this water right here. If you see my screen, you see this river here? I am from Ondo State, Waterside. I grew up bathing in rivers like this. Okay? You see this river? These are some of the most dangerous rivers you don't want to go and mess around. Whenever I see white people, they jump on their kayak and they say, oh, we're just going to have fun. I usually shake my head. You know why? This is a deep river. All kinds of animal, fish, anything are always looking around rivers like this. Me, I'm telling you right now, I'm a swimmer. I grew up swimming. You will not put me in this river that I'm not familiar with and I will swim in it. Even if you put me in a boat, I won't even enter a canoe in a river like this. You see how green and how dark it is? Those are dangerous. Now, let me pause the video here to show you something. Look way back. You see somebody with blue life jacket? Look, just look a little bit to the right behind that my play button. You will see a blue jacket there. Let me see if I can zoom in better than this. Oh, this is all it can. This is how far it can go. Look at that. Who do you see way behind there? That is another black boy. That boy and his white friends, they were on a canoe. The white friends took him to the other side of the river. They all climbed it. And then when he was there, they all rushed back into their canoe and then they roll away. And they were laughing. They said, okay, swim. And the boy, the life jacket the boy is wearing is actually a smaller life jacket that can't even sustain him in that water. And they left him. And then the boy started calling out to people, help me. I really don't know how to say this life jacket is small. And the friends, they were on the other side, they were laughing at him. White boys. They asked him to swim. That is how many of these black boys get drowned. Because some of them will attempt to swim. Look, don't play with water. Water has its own spirit. In case you don't know. And water also have rituals. Water have times that they take life. I'm from Waterside, I'm telling you. Water have season when they take life. There are so many marine spirits in that water that you're seeing. Water is not something you mess with. Especially a river. They left the boy right there. But guess what? God helped him. This awesome white family, they were also passing by and then they saw him. They were the one who went back to save him. Eh? Listen.
There you go.
Thank you.
What's your name?
Hey.
What's your name?
My name is Marquise. But everybody calls me LeVar because I go to the Nellis.
Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was okay getting over here. They think I'm about to swim back. I can't even swim.
You're doing a good job right now.
Probably on board one of this. And it's my first time here.
It's your
First time? Well, welcome.
Yeah.
How'd you get over here?
Yeah, what
They made me
happened?
take that way over there, and they had 2 life jackets on.
I'm glad we ran into you.
I'm never coming back with y'all.
You heard him?
We told you if you were coming, we had a life jacket.
Life jacket. Same event for a big kid. This for a little kid.
That's scary though if you're not used to walking.
Yeah.
Please, let's get the likes to 20.
Yeah.
Let's get the likes to 20.
It's a lot different, you know.
We're almost there. Ooh, the wind. I know, it's really strong. And there's a current. You're welcome.
Now, I know these white couples, they don't really know what they just did. This white family, may God bless them. I pray God will continue to protect them and their family too. They just saved a life. They just saved a life. That boy you see on the screen now might end up to be another loner. It can end up to be another sad story. Please, parents, talk to your children. The fact that you born them in America does not mean they are white. You African parents, you already blessed. You have dual experience. You are coming from a different continent, different country. Use the knowledge you have from the different continent and country to guide your children here in America. Yes, they will revolt. Yes, they will shut you down. Yeah, they will talk back. Yeah, they will argue. They will even tell you, oh, you're African. This is not African. This is America. These kids, they are so fast at telling you that. This is America. This is America. Yeah, over here. Yeah. You have to be the parent to tell them to open their eyes and use their brain. Please. And in case you don't know, it is never ever to win a case against white people, especially when children are involved. The children of the rich. I heard that one of the friends of Nola parent is a judge. Even the police, everybody, they're already insinuating that there is no foul play. They're already saying all of that crap. As soon as they get Ben Crump, one of the top human rights lawyer in America, as soon as the Nona's family reach out to that lawyer now, the story is beginning to change gradually now. And guess you what? The media was not covering this case how they should have done it. Imagine, just reverse the case. If this case is a case of one white boy with 3 black friends, and they went to the island and then they left the boy behind or whatever, they came back with the boy phone and they were saying, oh, our white friend just said he want to stay back. Just imagine. So please, I don't buy into gentle parenting. Stand your feet. When you are supposed to be parent, be parent. Don't listen to all this American, you listen to me. No, that is not how to parent. You talk to them. You talk to them. You talk to them. No amount of talking you talk to American children that they will hear. Any parent that want to be sincere now, if you have your child in this America and your child is 18 and above, tell me you've not found yourself in a situation whereby your baby will tell you, this is where I'm going, dad, mom, and then by the time you check, they are somewhere else. Tell me if they have never argued with you. Your job is to continue drum it in their ear. We don't do this, we don't do this, we don't do this. The July 4th that just went by, my daughter told me, hey, Dad, can I go out with my friends? We just want to go to the park, we just want to experience the firework. I told my daughter, you're not going. The only firework you are going to experience is the general firework at the center, because here in my city, in Bona, they made the arrangement. The firework was so beautiful. Everyone gathered there. Over, I think, more than 2,000 people gathered there to witness the firework. But I told my daughter, the one you guys want to go and do in the park, in our own park close to my house, I said, no, you're not going there. And I explained to her why. I said, the reason is, the weather is hot now. The leaves are dry. You guys can go to that place now and you start throwing fire. Before you know, it can generate fire. The next thing you know now, you are the black in there. I don't want no police coming to my house and say, oh, sir, this firework was started by some kids. We checked the cameras. We saw you. They say your daughter was the one at the... I told my daughter, I'm not doing that bullshit. Sit your butt down. When it's time to go to the general firework, everybody will go there. But I took my time to explain to her why we can't do that. I'm not fooling myself with I'm American. The American system that will turn against you the moment something went wrong. That's when they will see who you truly are. They see your color, your accent, everything. No, I ain't doing that. So, my prayer is with the family of Lona. I'm just saying all of this for us to learn from it. Please. Don't do gentle parenting with American children, no. Especially the moment they hit 18. I don't know about children in the UK, but here in America, the moment, in fact, from 17, they will start stressing you out. Once they hit 18, they believe they are grown. They believe they are grown. I'm telling you, they will start doing some things that if you are not prayerful and watch how you move around them, God, I beg you. All right, that is just my take. Let me just read some comment and then we can talk about me, EDOCHIE. Thank you, everybody. I see you, my brother CBS, in the building. Chucky, what's up? Sister Rose, how are you doing, ma? Welcome, everybody. Oh, Ashley, my Gen Z are gathering today. I hope I'm safe. Mom Shim, I see you now. I hope I'm safe. Make anybody no come for me. All right, let me take a quick comment here and we move. Havila said, Uncle Beno, you just describe how difficult it is. What should parents do if they do not listen? All right. This is what I can advise. For me, I am so free with my children. They know they can always come to me for anything. And I make sure they are good. In fact, everything they have, I always strive to give them the best. So when I tell them do this, and I know this is something that if we don't take care of it now, it might become dangerous later. The moment they are not listening, I'm beginning to take their privileges away. They know me for that. I'm taking their privileges away. In fact, starting with their phone. That is the one that send them, that make them to go ganga the most. So they know. And for me, like, I don't know, I don't want to like beat my own drum. Me and my children, we talk a lot. We are like paddy. And we talk privately. So sometimes when there are difficult issues that I really want them to learn, I will go to their room. We sit on the bed there. We sit down. We will talk, I would explain to them. I would tell them to explain to me what are their thoughts. What do they think about this? I would tell them, okay, tell me how you want to like protect yourself. Tell me how you will sense danger or something. So you just have to apply all kinds of methods, especially for us in the US. Here, we don't do capital punishment. So you just have to figure a way to let your message land. That's how I go about it, So, and I don't do it alone. I usually do it with my madam. We are always on the same page. For instance, now, if they are not listening, if I say, hey, I'm taking all your gadgets, yeah, they will just like, after one day, daddy will give it back. But as soon as I enlist the service of their mom, as soon as I give their mom the go, I say, babe, this guy no one hear word. Babe, take her gadget. They will behave because my madam, auntie know they send. My madam fit take your gadget. She even fit forget her inside her motorcycle. So we just have to be prayerful, and at the same time, we have to know that they are not our friends. There are times you need to understand your children are not your friend. They are still your children. You have to guide them right. I used to tell my daughter, my eldest daughter, Every now and then, I will tell her, oh yeah, remind me again, what are some of the challenges facing young American girls within age 18 to 22? She will remind me all of it. I'll say, okay, what are some of the dangers that you need to watch out? Now, I'm giving God the glory. It's not as if maybe by telling me that they still can make the mistake, but at least it's just to create the awareness. So, Avila, you just have to employ all kinds of method. You have to let the African parent in you to come out. That's the only way they listen at times. Don't try to follow them, this is America. Forget, they don't send you. They don't send you. Always remember, just as much as the children have their own right, you as parent, you also have your own right. You feel me? It is what it is. You know? I apply everything. I tell my daughter, my daughter knows, we have to sit her down, we give her, we time her, everybody know, we establish rules here and there. I tell my daughter, I will take your car away. Not be me buy him. I will take your car with every goddamn thing. In fact, you do anyhow, say, I will take your room away. I don't care until you behave. Because there is this proverb in Yoruba language. The proverb says, Ti di baba je aditonidi. They say, when yash spoil, now the person will get the yash, now go get them. When our children go out and they excel, now we go celebrate. If they go out and they failed, it's not them that failed. It is still us. Yes, we might have tried our best, but imagine you have 5 children. 3 succeed, 2, maybe 1 day jail, 1 na drug addict. Let me tell you, even while you are celebrating the 3 that are successful, your heart will always be with the one where they jail or the one where they do drug. So that is why, as parents, we always have to put in the effort to make sure that we are praying to God and we are doing our own part so that they will get to a point when they can make the right decision all by themselves. That is the goal. Thank you, Havila. Thank you. Sister Toby and Tribe said, it starts slowly. They start by using derogatory words, and when you don't check that, it escalates to discriminatory behavior. Sometimes they will even cover it up as a joke. Sister Toby, God bless you. You really, really know the children. You really know them. When they are starting small like that, that is when you begin to nib it in the butt immediately. Oh no, don't play around it. The system will mess them up for you. It will not be our portion in Jesus' name. Amen. Even adults, system, they fuck adult up. Not to talk of small children where their frontal lobe never even develop well. You know? Sister Rose said, the white man protect their own. Absolutely, Sister Rose. They protect themselves. Checking the story. All of them don't hire lawyer now. They don't lawyer up. Everybody lawyer up. They are fine-tuning their story now like mad. God help us. God help us. Tavila said, and if they all went out together, if they decided to stay behind, why did not call his spirit? Exactly, don't mind them. Don't mind them. Another thing you should know about this group of kids, especially the whiteys, substance use is very common in the US. As parents, those are the first set of things you should be observing from your children. These teenagers, from teenage to young adult, sometimes it's always out there that they're using. So as parent, you have to be watching your children like a hawk. You ransack their rooms. Every other goddamn thing. Now don't do that stupid in privacy. No, invade their privacy. I saw some parents. If some parents want to go to their children's room, they know. Can I come in? No, Dad. I don't want you to come in. And Daddy, okay, I'll come. But then my master will come. Margaret, can I come in? No, Mom, I'm busy. I need my privacy. And then they go, me. My children, no. You have no privacy in my house. I only give you privacy if you behave right. You go to school, you do normal, you don't move anywhere. You enjoy all of that. The moment you start moving somehow, for inside my house, private waiting, and we bust the door open. So what happen? Come in village man, I don't care. So that's the way I'm raising my. They know I'm a rule. In fact, how do they call themselves? Law-abiding citizen. In my own house, I'm a law-abiding father. So you have to be a law-abiding children. So please listen. This abroad that we are living, we have put in too much effort for us to fail. I see many people literally work all their lives just to make sure we give these children soft landing. Many of us, a lot of people like myself, we are not trust fund babies. My papa don't leave trust fund for me. I work my butt for every dime where I ever come across. And I'm trying. I don't want the same thing to repeat with my own kids. So I'm trying to give them, make a provision, everything. Now, you go come tell me, say, I have my right. In fact, as we are celebrating my daughter 18 years birthday, after everything, second day, I carry her sit down. Hey, Mama, you know, according to American law, you're an adult now, right? Yes, Dad. Yes, Dad. Clock it, Dad. I say, yes, clock it. But listen, you are still under my roof. If you behave nonsensical way like American children, because you are 18, I will show you shaggy. You hear me? Shaggy. Everything still stays the same. Every month, you show me how much you make from your part-time job and how much you save. You're moving from point A to B, you notify me. If you tell me you're going to point B, and from B you move to C, don't think you are coming back, I will smile with you. Ain't gonna happen. Everything still remains the same. The Dad, I know, Dad is still my birthday. We're not supposed to be fighting. We're not fighting. I just want you to know. Do you know why I was doing that? Because there is something called the spirit of 18 in this America. Once they are 18, bam, they will think, say, the world is at their feet. So please, parents, we got to do better. Mom, she said the girlfriend told the police that he left her to join his friends. Why the friends told the police that they left him with the girlfriend? That is God at work. Now them go take their amount. By the time Crump started interrogating them, now the main story will come out. It's such a sorry case. Anyway, all right, welcome everybody. Let's go and talk about May EDOCHIE. Ashley said, I used to swim during swimming lessons on primary school. I almost drowned at 7 years old. Thanks to my white friends at the time. She saved me. Since then, I've not swum. Yeah, you don't mess with water. Honestly speaking, I'm from Riverine area, and I'm not kidding you. I swim growing up. In fact, on our vacation, one of the beautiful resorts we went to, they have this big pool where we were there swimming, doing everything. In fact, my wife don't even know that I'm a very, very good swimmer. So the moment I dive into it, I was just all the way down there, moving around in the water, grabbing their feet. And my wife was like, babe, how can you stay that long underwater? And I'm like, you forget, say I'm from Riverine area. Yeah. But at the same time, don't mess with water. Water is very, very dangerous. Water is very, very dangerous. Here in Austin, we have Lake Austin. I see people go there all the time. Every year, we usually lost 1 or 2 people in Lake Austin. Like play. You know, please don't mess around water. Even pool. Water takes people's life so fast than any other thing. Okay? Even pool. All it takes is for water to enter your lungs. As soon as you draw a couple of water in, that's it. So many things will be happening at the same time. So please don't mess around water. Don't mess around water. And in fact, great swimmers still dies in water. So please, everybody, let's watch out for that. My tough love, the river. How are you doing, my lovely sister? I've missed you. Tough love say when black people make it, they think that the kids should be hanging out with white kids. So that's what they get. They trusted their kids with the white kids, and the white kids on our life. Exactly. Me, I always tell my children from when they this morning, I tell them, you are first, you are an African. Second, you are a Nigerian. Third, you are a US citizen. You are American. Third, you're like, Dad, no, I'm American. Open your ears and listen. You are African, you are Nigerian, and then you are American. If I observe you and not see the traits of these three places, we have work to do. We have work to do. No. If you see me sometimes, if I sit my middle daughter down, because now that one, my middle daughter have an American accent. I'll sit down, why am I going to speak broken? You don't share. Hey, Dad, he's like, yeah. But you have to behave as African. That is what makes you unique. That's what makes you different. Me, as you see me like this, when I enter anywhere, you can tell that I'm a proud MF. I am proud to be African. I am proud to be Nigerian. And I am proud to speak my accent. I don't send anybody. Yeah. Because guess what? People respect you when you embrace your identity. But as soon as you are trying to be them, they know they have power over you. I don't know how much I can say that. As soon as you try, you are trying, and they can see that you are doing everything to be like them. They already know that you already see them as superior. But when you stay true to yourself, I'm not saying you shouldn't speak like them, because of course you want to communicate in a way that they will understand you. Sure, you feel me? But when you are trying so hard to be like them, you automatically send the message to them that, oh, I'm way better than these folks. And that is why one thing is very common here in America. A homeless white person in America believes he's way better than you, a millionaire. So far you are black. In fact, black is still good. You are African. A homeless person believes he's better than you. And it's because of our crazy mentality, our white collar worshiping mentality. I said the fuck all the time. I see it at work. I see it everywhere. Go to work. And so you can see African person. They will have like mumu around. Even African Americans say, make one African American their boss. You will see your so-called African. And they'll be like, what the fuck? Don't do your job. Be respectful. That's all. You don't need all this extra you are doing. Now this America, you will see go their house, because he be your supervisor. He go call you on your off day. Then may you come work. And you will see your brother and sister. Hey, my supervisor has come. Hey, sir, hey, baby, my supervisor has come here. And they go to work. I'll be like, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. In this same America, you will see your black African brother and sister. They will be sick. And so they go work. I'm sick. Supervisor me. Give me sleep. Let me do supervisor me. And I'll sit down and I'll be like, golly, Billy, the same people where you they shake for, let one holiday come. Even when they are scheduled to work, they won't come. They won't show up. The same people when they shake for, if they wake up in their house and they just like, you know what, I need some time, I need some me time. They carry them, and you know, I come to work today. Nothing they happen. But we Well, I'm not saying, it's not like me trying to put our people down. I'm simply telling you, appreciate who you are originally. The God that created you as an Africa, God does not make mistake. The God that created you and say you should be born in Nigeria, he doesn't make mistake. The fact that you are here in America is not a mistake. God already designed it that way. The God who created some people white, some people black, does not make mistake. There is something unique about you. There is something God deposited in you that you have to look at yourself, look inward, find that thing, embrace it, and it will lift you up. Our Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, is she not the chairman of the World Bank, or where is she now? Have you ever seen Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala where we born one day make a long reach bottom? Have you ever seen Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala bleach her skin? Is she not still respected all over the world? As corrupt, greedy, stealing, looting as we are in Nigeria. Can you imagine that this same Nigerian woman, Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, they can trust her with one of the most reverend positions in the whole world? So please, teach your children to embrace who they are. When you embrace yourself, people will embrace you just like you are. I am not bragging. I've worked in places that I see the treatment they made to people who are just like me. But when it comes to me, the same set of people that are doing that bullshit to them, when it comes to me, they go just walk past me like say, not be the same thing when they threaten every other person. Not be the same thing me self I did. Do you know why? Because this coconut head where you see, I go question you. And like I've always said, now work, the work is not my life. That job is just one option. You give me a headache for the job, say I can't leave your job. I'm not the type that, I don't know. I keep telling people, if you don't love yourself, if you don't appreciate who you are, how will other people appreciate you? Please, teach your children. Because the color of their friend is white, it does not mean they are better off than them. Stop encouraging your children to be cowardice, to be butt licking up and down because they have white friends. The other lady that came to tell story, my Danish scammer, Danish husband, have you seen her? When I saw that lady like this, I saw inferiority complex written all over her. Even from the way she dressed. Go to her page. What is wrong with this one, Gary? I'm talking alarm. Oh, sorry. It's my office alarm. Be wishing. Okay, got it. Go to that lady's page. She's always wearing spaghetti. All her dress. I saw her when she started telling that Danish story, and I'm like, the parent has really, this parent has failed this girl. Her parent failed her big time. Her dress is always like white people, like white people. Everything like white people, like white people. And I shake my head. I just look at her and I saw the inferiority complex straight off. Then you see the rest of her friend. The moment she's in the midst of her white friend like this, she will come alive. Hey, go! I forgot her name now, but she do that my Danish husband or something. Go and check on her video. Once she's in the midst of her white friend like this, she will just come alive. You can almost tell that outside of her Nigerian family, you can hardly see anywhere that girl shared a picture or video of herself and any other black person. Yes, so Yinka, thank you. Go and check. So these are the things as parents you have to watch out for. You need to help your children to overcome that inferiority complex. Tell your children every day they are fantabulous. Tell them they are beautiful. Tell them people desire them. And the more you boost their confidence, the more you will see how they will turn out. Okay? When my first daughter, when she was like, I think when she got into middle school, oh, the way she was so happy. She just want to have friends. I take time. I allow her a little time. After a while, I call her. I say, Bibi, you are a star. In case you don't know, you are a star. You are one of the people that people want to make their friends. Everything is working for you. Don't chase any friends. In fact, you will be the one that will sit at home and friends will be calling. They want to see you. And then I start walking her through what make her unique. I told her, look, I'm your dad. I'm right here with you. Everything you need, I'm providing. You never lack. You don't suffer anything. You want something, you get it. When you reach age to start using phone, I always, in fact, like I was lamenting the other time, anytime new phone comes out, I will buy the new phone. My daughter will trick me. She will get that. I will be using the one she's using before. So after a while, I start telling her, you are beautiful. Don't chase anybody. When you are chasing people, you will be chasing the wrong people. But when you realize who you are, the right friends will find you. Boost your children's image. Don't talk down on them. Stop comparing them to any other children or white children there. I see we Africans, we do this nonsense all the time. We will be referencing, hey, you see that one? Don't you see that daughter? Don't you see that girl? She do this. Don't you see that boy? When you are doing that, you got to be careful. It's okay to show them who they can become, what they can become. But don't do it in such a way that they will start feeling inferior. No. Tell them how wonderful they are. One of the things I've come to learn in this world now, your children can become millionaire if they invest in their talent. They just need that universal education to guide their skills. If they know what they are doing, they invest time in their skills, their talent. Not be money we define. So please, as a parent, don't let your children feel inferior to other children. Always tell them they are stars. They are beautiful. Admire them. Let them express themselves. And then maybe we will see less and less of black children running after white kids. I told you I see this shit all the time. Go and look, go to social media. You will see Nigerian parents, as soon as their daughter or their son is getting married to a white person, hey, the way that they do, you go to say they don't win jackpot. You go just to say they don't win jackpot. Hey. But that is a conversation for another day. Thank you, everybody. Let's go back and talk about May You, EDOCHIE. Thank you.
Welcome to UB Reactions, the place where we keep it real. Today, we've got some hot topics, so let's jump right in.
All right. Welcome back, everybody. Yes, we are here. I'm going to share the link because I just want to hear everyone's opinion regarding this May EDOCHIE lawsuit. Now, please, if you can hit the like, do me a favor, hit the like. Let's get the likes up. I see 46 watching right now. Can we please move the like up so we can at least have more people to come and drop their take on this drama? Let me start this up by playing some of the videos from DPA clinic. Listen to this, my people. I don't see some.
Came, we signed her up, we began to help her. As it was, they had statutory marriage. If they had statutory marriage, then you could not get a second wife without divorcing the first wife. But something else that was more concerning to us was the fact that this is a very highly popular man, and this is a relatively obscure woman. Nobody knew her then. If we left them on the media war, because by declaring his polygamy in the open, he had created media awareness of it. He had already begun to have people stand with him, defending the custom of the Igbos to have second or multiple wives. So his support pool was huge. Her support pool was weak. So our work was to alter that table. We need to engage in a series of strategic communication to shape up her narrative. May came, we signed her up, we began to help her. We assessed the case as it was. They had statutory marriage. If they had statutory marriage, then you could not get a second wife without divorcing the first wife. But something else that was more concerning to us was the fact that this is a very highly popular man, and this is a relatively obscure woman. Nobody knew her then. If we left them on the media war, because by declaring his polygamy in the open, he had created media awareness of it. He had already begun to have people stand with him, defending the custom of the Igbos to have second or multiple wives. So his support pool was huge. Her support pool was weak. So our work was to alter that table. We need to engage in a series of strategic communication to shape up her narrative. May came, we signed her up, we began to help her. We assessed the case as it was. They had statutory marriage. If they had statutory marriage, then you could not get a second wife without divorcing the first wife. But something else that was more concerning to us was the fact that this is a very highly popular man, and this is a relatively obscure woman. Nobody knew her then. If we left them on the media war, because by declaring his polygamy in the open, he had created media awareness of it. He had already begun to have people stand with him, defending the custom of the Igbos to have second or multiple wives. So his support pool was huge. Her support pool was weak. So our work was to alter that table. We need to engage in a series of strategic communication to shape up her narrative. May came, we signed her up, we began to.
All right. I would say if you really want to hear everything, this lawyer, I think his name is Emeka Iwoye. You want to hear everything he said about May EDOCHIE, you can go to Car Truth on YouTube. The full interview is there. I just wanted to give my 2 cents, and of course, if anybody has something to say about the whole thing, please do not hesitate to join the conversation. First of all, I want to ask our community here. If you have listened to the interview, please drop 1. Let me know where you are first. If you have watched the interview, please drop 1. Have you heard it? Drop 1 if you have heard this interview. If you haven't, drop it 2. Let me know that we are on the same page. Let's go. Has anybody listened to this interview? Oh, Sister Yinka, you haven't listened to it. Oh, okay, Mom Shi, you did. I know a lot of people did not watch the interview because I think the main nation, they are boycotting the interview. It just shows how much people are really in support of me. I fear who no fear main nation. Many people from the main nation, they did not watch the interview, and the result I'm getting here is proving the same now. Sister Yinka said no, Bilba said no. Havila, no. Mom Shim seems to have listened to it. Okay. Ashley said no. Sister Toby said no. Sister LaBelle. Really? Faith some. Even tough luck. Hey. may we not offend me nation. Wala. I'm laughing in vernacular first. So it is true. Oh, wow. So I saw the rumor that May Nation, they are boycotting the interview. They even said that they will make sure the interview did not trend. And I think it's true. No wonder. I checked the numbers as at last night. I think he only got about 24,000 views. And usually when you create content about May, especially whenever major issue regarding May is trending online, you're definitely going to have massive views. So there was no views. And then Car Truth came out to actually started posting and begging people to watch the video. He was explaining that as a podcaster, his job is to give people the platform to tell their story and all of that. Now, I tried to listen to the interview yesterday, and I saw the reason why Me Nation could have issue with Car Truth himself. The reason is because this podcasting thing, it might look so simple, but sometimes you can do evil with podcasts. Don't get me wrong. Let me explain. How do you do evil with podcasts? When you have an audience, active audience, listening to your show, and you invited a guest to your show, and then you allow the guest to tell their story unchallenged. Please hear me out. As a podcaster, a show host, or even broadcaster, when you allow your guests to tell their full story unchallenged, you're doing two things. Number one, yes, you accord them the opportunity to tell their story uninterrupted from their own point of view. But number two, when you know, of course, there are some challenging aspects, there are some questions surrounding the story that the guest is coming to tell on your show, you are supposed to at least apply some pushback. Now, that pushback is not like you want to argue with your guest, but rather you have to ask questions that we enable the guest to clarify what he had just said. So when I listened to the interview, the energy I'm getting from Car Truth was him asking questions that fans the fire, not challenging some of the things the lawyer was saying. For instance, I was expecting Car Truth to ask Mr. Emeka, sir, are you aware you have confidentiality agreement with your client? I was expecting him to ask, sir, some of this information you are sharing are not against the ethics of your profession. But Car Truth was not asking those questions. Rather, he was actually bringing some other angle that the man have not touched on. He was bringing it into the conversation. So I kind of feel like I understand why the main nation are also pushing back on Car Truth. But again, the guy is just doing his job, you know. No one is perfect. You can never tell what's up. But anyway, let's continue having the conversation about how this lawyer talk. I have Uncle Patrick in the building. I don't want to waste Uncle Patrick time. Uncle Patrick, how are you doing, sir? Uncle Patrick.
I'm good. Then,
Good afternoon, sir. How is everybody?
we're doing fine.
Yes,
I hope
sir.
you're enjoying your vacation. I can see that.
I'm trying. No, I'm trying.
But carry me follow body now. Everybody just the jack off for vacation. I for stay under the bed now, I beg.
Uncle Patrick, you remember you are the one who started it. Vacation never reached. You are the one who hop on a cruise first before any of us even thought about it.
Yes, now I went to LA. It was fun.
You still there? Welcome, sir. Uncle Patrick, are you aware of this case between May EDOCHIE and her lawyer?
Not really, but I'm aware of the case of May and the Bus with what's it called?
Yeah.
Every other person, but I'm not aware of this case anyway.
Yeah, this particular one, the man you see on the screen right now, that is the man that have this thing they call DPA clinic in Nigeria. What do we even call it? Is it a non-profit organization? I just don't even know what to call this man, this thing. They call it DPA clinic. He said they are trying to help family or couples, people who are going through divorce and things like that. So when May and Yo was having their issue, the man was one of the first lawyer contacted by May EDOCHIE. And all of a sudden, the whole thing changed. I think they fell apart from his DPA family law clinic started attacking May EDOCHIE. And as soon as he started doing that, he was getting a lot of backlash from the May Nation. But then this man started sharing stories upon stories upon stories. Started some of the things he spoke about. I think he should have fallen under lawyer-client privileges, but dude was just kind of, he is now talking as if he's actually against me, trying to make me look really, really bad. Now, I'm not a judge. Nobody knew what really went down, but I think the man said too much. Discussing the strategy they engage for the lawsuit and everything. So that's why I'm just asking, I want to ask our community what they think about it.
As a lawyer,
you're
supposed to go to social media and spill all what is spilling.
Uncle Patrick, I am shocked. I am shocked. And we are at a point now where May EDOCHIE has now brought a lawsuit against him. She sued him for 1 billion naira, and she's also suing Yinka Theisen for 500 million naira. So that's where we are at right now. That's why I'm asking the community now if they think May EDOCHIE lawsuit is justified. But anyway, it's good you are here, Uncle Patrick. As we begin to dissect the matter, maybe we get to understand where May stands and where this man went wrong. All right, welcome everybody. Mom of 5, I see you. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, Auntie Yinka said, it didn't trend, so I didn't see it. Not that I was avoiding it. I'm not part of May Nation, I beg. Okay, I get it. The May Nation no make the thing waka. They shut it down. Okay, Statobi said, I'm not a member. Havila said, why will an ex-lawyer come out on a podcast to share privileged information? Tomorrow now, someone OBG will come to speed HIPAA protected information and they expect us to watch it. Okay, that's a very valid reason anyway. I agree with that. Mom, she said, I did not even watch directly, listening from another blogger's page. Yeah, a lot of people are boycotting it, but well, it is what it is. Avila says, such a non-professional lawyer, on no account should you talk about a former client business. It's not okay. I'm even waiting if we will see any of our legal minds to come and educate us on the consequences of at least sharing confidential information as a lawyer. Because what I do understand when it comes to lawyer and client relationship is that even if you commit the crime, you are supposed to tell your lawyer the truth that this crime I committed, so that your defense lawyer will know how to defend you. Is that not how it's supposed to be? I just want to know. I think that's how it's supposed to be. Biba say, I'm interested in hearing our legal reform view on this. Should he be speaking on podcast? Me too, Biba. I want to know too, because I don't get it. Don't get it. It's like you could say, just watching this snippet, I was like, what? Should he be disclosing this information? Exactly. Now, there is this allegation one time. Is it allegation, sir, or rumor? One time, it was rumored that this man was disbarred from practicing law in Maryland. Sister Yinkus, down in Maryland, they always make news. Let me find it, because I was like, okay, let us start by, first of all, be certain that that rumor was correct. So I went ahead and I did some digging, and this is what I found. I actually found this, and it's coming from justiaus.law. And he says Anthony Grievance versus Ngoye. Full name, Anthony Grievance versus Ngoye, docket number, and then dated December 19, 2019. This is what I found online. It says Anthony Grievance Commission of Maryland versus Ephraim Chukwuemeka Ngoye. So, in the Court of Appeals of Maryland, and the order says, upon consideration of a certified copy of the opinion and order of the District of Columbia Court of Appeals, dated May 2, 2019, wherein the respondent, Ephraim Chukwuemeka Ngoye, was disbarred from the practice of law for violating the District of Columbia rules of professional conduct. The petition for disciplinary or remedial action filed pursuant to Maryland Rule 19-737, and any responses to this court shows cause order dated October 16, 2019. It is this 19th day of December 2019. Those are all law jargons. Now, here is the order. It says, ordered by the Court of Appeals of Maryland that the respondent, Ephraim Chukwuemeka Ngoye, be and hereby is disbarred from the practice of law in the state of Maryland, and it is further ordered that the clerk of this court shall strike the name of Ephraim Chukwuemeka Ngoye from the register of attorneys in this court, and certify that fact to the trustees of the Client Protection Fund of the Bar of Maryland and all clerks of all judicial tribunals in this state, in accordance with Maryland Rule 19-761B. And it was signed by Chief Judge Mary Ellen Barbara. Now, as soon as I saw this, I'm like, okay, cool. The rumor was accurate, according to this, that one man called Ephraim Chukwuemeka Ngoye has been disbarred from practicing law. Now, when I listened to the podcast and I heard everything this man was saying, I now say, okay, now it's making sense. No wonder he was disbarred. And this is where I have issue with Nigeria, especially the judiciary in Nigeria. This man went to Nigeria now and is parading himself as a lawyer. Mind you, I don't think he was bad in Nigeria. I'm not aware of that. But people with questionable characters, they usually come to Nigeria and excel. And the way this man moves, even when I saw all the posts, all the things he was saying about me, this man was attacking me, EDOCHIE, directly. He says all kinds of stuff about me. He plenty. I can't even remember everything. Did you know that this man also accused me, EDOCHIE, that May initially did not want to divorce Yo? Imagine your lawyer saying that. He said May did not want to divorce Yo, that it was the death of her son that now changed her mind to now went ahead with the divorce. This man also said May is the one instigating the May nation to be attacking everyone. And I kept asking myself, how could a lawyer say all of these things about his client? I don't understand. I don't understand. So please, I'm dropping the link. Anybody who want to help me make it make sense, please, you can hop in the studio, or let me see, I think our phone is here, or you can call our studio number to help us make it make sense. Bro said a lot about me. And this is another thing why I think women are really pissed at him. Let me show you. He attacked he attacked a lot of May supporters. This man get bad mouth self. Here is what he said. Listen to this, as published by Tattoo Room. He said, May's case had become a magnet for aggrieved and traumatized women. Oh, Omo, straight bullet, left, right, and center. So it sounds more or less like anybody that is supporting me as a woman, they are aggrieved and traumatized. So he said, May's case had become a magnet for aggrieved and traumatized women. You can't imagine the number of women in this world who felt cheated and betrayed their relationships. Judy now personified all this. Judy had no capacity to destroy any marriage. Did everybody hear that? When I hear them, a lawyer, at the point I start wondering, is it defending Judy or is it defending me? This is really terrible, honestly. So he said, Judy had no capacity to destroy any marriage. The marriage was long fractured before she came into the picture. The way May's mob were attacking her was pointless. May never wanted a divorce until her son died. Now, May wants power and money. And it's coming from May EDOCHIE's former legal counsel, Barrister Emeka Igoye. People, please tell me, does this make sense? I don't know. This thing is becoming common these days to see our Eastern brothers turn against each other. I know we might say, hey, this is law, it has nothing, but it's becoming too common. How do you go from saying you are representing a client to now destroying her case, now using the information she shared with you in confidence against her? The man said a lot too. In fact, I didn't finish the interview because at a point, even though I'm not a May Nation, I was getting irritated just by the mere fact that he's a lawyer. He said a lot. A lot. The one that really pissed me off mostly was how he was sharing the strategy they deployed during the case. He spoke about the house. He spoke about the fact that May and her mob, they took away yours money, that they were attacking your was losing businesses. Your was it's just too much. It's too much. How? Any lawyer in the building, please tell me, is this okay? I don't know. He also accused me, he was insinuating that someone from May's corner was the one linking information to bloggers. That, man, if you listen to this man interviewing, lie, you will begin to see me like a demon. I don't know what he expected or what he intended to get out of this, but it's really crazy. And I really want to like hear from our community member. Thank you, Biba. Thank you for reminding people to like the show. Let me quickly read some of the comment here. Avila say, is this the same podcast lawyer? Yes, so that is him. It's like I say, what a shame. Like I say, I agree to that statement, and I believe that 100%, but he should not be speaking on it. Absolutely. Biba said he was disbarred in Maryland, USA. I don't think it affects his standing in Nigeria. Yeah, I'm still gonna look into Nigeria. Maybe he was also disbarred in Nigeria. I will say on this note, Uncle Beno, there is no way to make it make sense, sir. But we have to try. Hey, my Yudi, how you doing, sis? Yudi said, there are many, they commit and get into trouble in the US and then come to Nigeria and become political office holders and real estate businessmen. Absolutely. Because most of the crappy things they do in Nigeria and get away with it, you can't do it here in the US. You can't. The way the man is talking, bragadoing, everything, it doesn't match the personality of somebody who can create the kind of organization he claims he's running. And he used to, I noticed he used we a lot. We at the DPA law firm clinic, we now, this man has no lawyer. Remember when Obasi went to him and said, the guy no get lawyer, and he admitted himself anyway. He said what they do is they listen to people's story and then they try to find lawyers all around, all over the place. They find lawyers who can help people with their case. He also said that Fani Falana, that is it Fani Falana? This senior advocate, Baba for Nigeria, that May EDOCHIE actually said she wanted Fani Falana to be on the case. And then immediately they are bringing Fani Falana. He said, we said, you know, we will take a step back. We will take a step back. And I may say, no, you are doing advocacy. Falana will handle the case. The interview was just kind of, and that is why I said, Kat disappointed me because I was expecting Kat to at least ask some questions that will enable him to clarify. Kat Truth just kind of like allow him to say whatever he wants to say unchallenged. Don't get me wrong. I am not saying Kat Truth should defend me, but as a podcast host, there are some questions you will ask your guest so it will bring clarity. You don't just let them make a statement and get away with it. So, but anyway, let me finish this comment and bring Uncle Dio into this conversation. Sister Toby said, people who care about their reputation might think twice before engaging the services of a lawyer that doesn't protect their privacy. Absolutely. Absolutely. That privacy thing is key. People again say, I take that back. It seems he was disbarred in is he in Nigeria too? Okay. Okay, well, the bar in Nigeria too. This is not making sense. Our lawyers help us. Yes, I think I'm gonna look into that because I read somewhere yesterday that it was also Dibsby in Nigeria, but because it was not a reputable blog, I just kind of ignore it. You see, I be say you don't remember him acting exactly as a lawyer, seemed like a social media legal commentator. Absolutely. His page are all filled with all of these vile posts and stuff like that. Yes, Sister Rose, that is breach of confidentiality. Absolutely. I would say because he didn't represent me anywhere else other than social media. Abi? I don't know. You could say I honestly do not care for me or any of their situations because all I could see from the beginning was a man who was enabled until the end. But this lawyer was wrong. He should not be practicing. Absolutely. Starose, are you sure? We and his stupid wife are not you and his stupid wife are not behind this? I don't think so. I think what I was getting lately is that it seems Yinka Theisen was going to sue the lawyer, and for him to avoid that lawsuit, he's just trying to throw me under the bus so that maybe Yinka can change her mind. Right? I would say, so that's also on me for not doing her due diligence. I agree with that too. But you know, when someone is down, I think at that point in time, May just needed all the help she can get, you know. And of course, we will still talk about the part that a lot of May Nation don't want to hear. We'll get there. Start up say, please, what is his issue with her, Ganga? I guess she fired him, but why? I don't know for this man. I think the man is just trying to gain relevance by fire, by force. Mama Jojo in the building. Mama Jojo, say, Uncle Beno, he lives in my state, 25 minutes away from me. He is disbarred in my state of Maryland, Washington, D.C., and New York. He has not paid his rent since March 31st. I called the court and confirmed. Oh, my God. All right, Uncle Dayo in the building. Uncle Dayo is the one hosting all our real farm in Nigeria. So when I drop flower for Uncle Dayo, I'm jealous. I'm so jealous
my Uncle Ben.
Thank you, Uncle
Good
Dayo.
evening, real farm. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, Abby. Good evening, Uncle Patrick. Good evening, Biba, and everybody on the platform. I always salute. How are you all doing? It's been rainy. Cat and dog in Lagos since early morning of today. So I'm still raining up till now. Everywhere is so wet and so messy.
Told me that when we were on the phone. It's true.
Yeah. It's not really funny at all. But we were able to meet up, add fun together, and everybody was okay. All thanks to Sisi for hosting us. She's a wonderful woman.
My Sisi.
Let's give her some flowers. Yeah.
Sisi is enjoying Lagos, so I saw she was smiling. I was like, oh, my Sisi. My Sisi with her soft life.
Yes, so soft life.
Uncle Dayo, are you aware of this case? This EDOCHIE and her lawyer Wahala.
Now, the thing is this, Uncle Beno. When you are in a contract with somebody, as a legal representative, there is a privilege that you cannot break, just like a doctor also. When doctor is treating you, whatever is transferred between you and your doctor, it cannot bring out your medical history. Even when the law needs it, even when the government needs it, it cannot bring it out, except there is a subpoena, or maybe they bring an injunction, or maybe they bring a court rule or a court verdict for them to access that information. But in this case now, I'm surprised that an ex-lawyer of May came on social media and was spilling the beans of whatever transpired between him and May while they were still in confidential contract. So to me, I can only think of two things. First off, maybe he's feeling bad that May abandoned him and move on to some other legal counsel. So in his own stupid way of payback, he came on social media to be spilling all this. Or he has a mission against me, which he was trying to carry out fulfill through the social media. But whichever way it is, I'm happy that May sued him, because these are some of the things that one cannot just let it go like that, because if you should get away with this, that means your secrets are no longer safe with your legal contact anymore. And that will be a big slap on the judiciary, because if whatever I discuss with my lawyer in confidence, after some time, it can come on social media and spill it, and nobody's raising any kind of an eyebrow, then it's no longer safe to have confidential lawyer on your side. But I thank God that May sued him, and I'm really interested to see how the case will go. But what the lawyer did is completely unprofessional, and he should be brought to book for it.
Thank you, Okudayo. Let me play another snippet from his ranting. Take a listen.
We heard that a popular actor declared himself a proud polygamist. It was particularly important for you not to be a polygamist. Why? This is a popular actor. A lot of young Nigerians were looking up to him. He was an important celebrity. People say you represented May EDOCHIE, so who knew you before you represented these people? But these people were very little people. When I was trending globally, May came to the point of being charged with murder. Somebody went and wanted to blackmail you.
The marriage was already broken.
Fractured a long time. Judy did not have the capacity to break Yu's marriage. There was nothing left to be broken. May came, we signed her up, we began to help her. We assessed the case as it was. They had statutory marriage. If they had statutory marriage, then you could not get a second wife without divorcing the first wife.
Or have you thought about it this way? Maybe May became so embittered because of what she suffered in that marriage. And because of that bitterness in her heart, she was willing to go all out to punish every single person she perceived to have.
Now, this is where I say this guy kind of shoot himself in the foot. I don't know if anybody gets what's going on here. How can you, the podcast host, saying May got embittered and she was going after everybody, when already you have a guest that is destroying her reputation on your show? Uncle Daya, I don't know whether you listen to all of these things when they were playing them. But help me make it make sense. How can you, a podcast host, you can even say that about someone who is not on your show? The guest you brought to your show is assassinating someone else's character. And you now have to say this as a way of you, I don't know. Is this guy trying to say he's making sense? Uncle Dayo, listen again, please.
Yeah. Marriage.
You could not get a second wife without divorcing the first wife.
Or have you thought about it this way? Maybe May became so embittered because of what she suffered in that marriage. And because of that bitterness in her heart, she was willing to go all out to punish every single person she perceived to have played a part in what happened.
This is my
Uncle Dayo.
Uncle Ben.
Did you get that, sir?
Yeah. See, from this, you can see that both Carl Truth and this lawyer, they must have discussed this issue before coming on air. So he just trying to paint a narrative from what he's asking. It's like enabling the lawyer in a way to spill some garbage, and by his own questions, he's trying to get it out from the lawyer. So to me, Cartridge is not innocent. It is complicit in this matter. Because how can you be using that to be asking somebody already on your show that is, to me, it does not really make sense. So, initially you were saying that maybe Cartridge does not really know that what he's doing, blah, blah, but this one shows clearly that it's an enabler. He knew what he was doing. He purposely, because I want to believe that before they come live, he will have told the lawyer exactly what and what questions or what and what area he wants to cover, which is normal for every kind of social media and journalism. You'll have discussed, don't go to this area, don't go to that area. In fact, you can even edit it before you now bring it up. But for him to have asked that question, Uncle Ben, The guy is complicit in the whole thing. He's
right?
complicit in the whole thing.
Because I like him. I love what he's doing, but I just feel like maybe he might still need to go get some education about this podcast thing, because podcast is actually a very easy way for people to get sued if they don't control what they are saying at times, especially when you have a very contextual issue like this ongoing already. I just don't see why Cartrude would have made that statement. I think the guy is too seasoned to make such a mistake. But anyway, let us address something else that the lawyer said. And I just want to get the feel. I want to see if our real farm can make it make sense. Mr. Emeka said Judy does not have the capacity to destroy May's marriage. So let's put that to vote, and then let me get people's take. If you can call in. If you can join us, use the link. If you can't do all of that, you can drop your take in the chat. I will read as many as possible that I can. So let us cast this vote, everybody. Let me add a break here, and then I'll join you back.
Welcome to UB Reactions, the place where we keep it real. Today, we've got some hot topics, so let's jump right in. I am UB, your favorite Gen Z uncle, and this is my take.
All right. Please grab your keypad. Let us vote. Judy has no capacity to destroy May's marriage. 1 for yes, 2 for no, 3 for undecided. Let's see if people agree with Mr. Emeka or not. How do you vote, Real Fam? Cast your votes now. Judy has no capacity to destroy May's marriage. Please cast your votes now. All right. Let me read some comment here. Mama Jojo said, I'm Queen May fan. I know that, Mama Jojo, you have always been, and I love your loyalty. That's the kind of fan that I want to. Mama Jojo said, I'm Queen May fan. Yes, I have time because normal people with integrity call the source. Don't just believe any garbage. I got my information from the court clerk. Thank you very much. You're welcome, Abiban. How are you doing? Ashley said, which kind of talk be that one? Okay. Abiban said, I have to drop in because of this stupid narrative being dropped by this Dibs bad lawyer, both in Nigeria and USA. He is bittered because May stopped him from defrauding people. Absolutely. Sometimes the man move like someone who is just seeking publicity or something. I don't know. Maybe it's just seeking visibility. Toby say absolutely. Yinka said, of course, if the marriage wasn't already fractured, Judy wouldn't have found a way in. She didn't create the cracks. She simply entered through them. I hope they both get sued for their underpants. I think that's what they are still going to court for. Please hit the like. My Bilba, thank you, sis. Hit the like, or else we will take your Bora Bora ticket away. Statobi say he wants him to spill more. That is why he was saying that, but he's wrong. Anybody who have major platforms should be careful with this May issue, because this matter is spiraling out of control now. The May Nation, the Judy, when they call Judy people, say Judy warriors, Insimini Jofor people, they're just too much that is at stake. And because of the position May is occupying now, you know, all these brand deals that May is signing, May has to protect her name, because her name is what is giving her all those brands. And now, all those endorsements rather. And now, anybody who want to talk about May, you cannot state what you don't have the proof, because then she's within her right to sue. All right. So it's that Yinka say he knows the lawyer has this has the area of mouth, so He milked it. That is a cat truth. Abiba say, if you can go back to 2 weeks ago, Yinka started promoting him. So this is them trying to paint Judy as a victim. Yeah, Yinka has always been Team Judy for a very long time. So I'm not surprised. All right, coming to our votes. Judy has no capacity to destroy May's marriage. Mama 5 said 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Ah. Mama 5, you disagree? Mama Jojo said 1. Are you agreeing with the lawyer, Mama Jojo, or you didn't get the poll right, ma? Faith said 3. She can be a contributing factor, but the ultimate person that has the capacity to destroy the marriage is who allowed her in, which is you. We might have to argue this one. No. So Abiba also said, Abiba, you also agree that Judy has no capacity to destroy me in marriage. Okay. Fosa also said yes. Istaiga say yes, the marriage already had issues. Okay. Satobi say, now you will leave room for the destruction. Okay. Okudaya also vote 1. Antilabe vote 1. Mama you say, Uncle Ben, no, he deceived me. He told me he was her lawyer. I made financial contributions to him. I have my receipt. Oh, for real? Oh, so that means the man has been raising money through. Oh, man, this matter is getting messy. Wow. Okay, so this one, Judy has no capacity to destroy May's marriage. I think Judy can actually destroy May's marriage. Let's be honest. Yes, there can be cracks, there can be wahala going on in that marriage, but when you look at Judy Austin's body language, how Judy moves, you can tell that from the get-go, Judy wants what May has. Uncle Dayo, Mimo, because I know Uncle Dayo, you said no, but this is just my thoughts, sir. I think from the get-go, Judy knows exactly what she's coming from. She's coming to take that man, and she moves like that. So, Uncle Dayo, okay.
Uncle
get your yes, sir.
Now, the Yoruba people say, "Be ogurubala no." That is, if there are no cracks in the wall, a lizard cannot enter therein. If Judy should come the way she came, if there were no cracks in the wall of the marriage before, she can never stay or even get inside. She could only come and stay and do whatever damage she did because there was already a crack in the wall. Are you getting me, sir? So that's why many of us that said yes, she does have the capacity, is because if a marriage is solid and Judy came like that, she will not be able to do anything. She'll just be frustrated and she will leave. But unfortunately, the marriage has already cracked. So she came now, she can now do whatever, do all her shenanigans, and then she can now damage it the more. So that was the perspective that we are looking at it from.
Okay, but Uncle Dayo.
Yes, sir.
There is nothing like a perfect marriage. As we are speaking right now, there is no marriage that will say it doesn't have 1 or 2 cracks.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if you get where I'm coming from, sir.
Yes, sir. The crack in this one now.
Every marriage has a crack. Now, maybe the deepness of that crack or how wide it is, the crack or something, that can be debatable. But all marriages have one crack or the other. And
now,
what could I might be know? Another thing I also know is this. It is one thing for a man to be cheating with a side chick, and the side chick has no intention to break the marriage. It is another thing for a man to be cheating with a side chick, and the side chick wants to come in to be the wife. Oh, could I?
No, I understand what you're saying, but you have to look at it from that narrative itself. Okay, we have had situations like this, whereby a man and a woman are married, and the man is messing up, having a side chick, and the side chick wants to come into the man's house. The side chick wants to drive away the legal wife of the man, but the man stood his ground, never allow it to happen. But in this case now, Yul was the enabler of Judy. Before a side chick can have the boldness to want to drive away the incumbent, she must have had the support of the main character, which is Yul, which is the man of the house. If he does not give her any support, she cannot succeed. So the main character in this is Yul, and is the one that encourages and is the one that enables Judy to be able to wreak havoc in that marriage. So everything boils down to you, Uncle Benu. It's not about the side chick wanting, it's about the man in the center of it all. What does he want? The man himself wanted Judy to come in to cause the havoc. So he enabled her and he allowed her. May never knew about Yul. Never knew about Judy, but until Yul begins to bring her in, and then everything now crumbles. So it is Yul that really gave her that power. Not that she has the power by herself to do anything.
Uncle Dayo, I think May know about Judy. There is no woman the husband will be actively involved with another woman, and the woman will tell me she doesn't know. It's like we watch. My madam and I we watched a movie yesterday. The movie is by this lady, something Bimbo Kumola or something, featuring that guy that also play a role in Blood Sisters. What they call that movie now? Everything is not true or something. That's the title. But the movie has elements like this.
Okay.
The wife was playing dump. Why the husband movement already indicated that the husband is cheating. So me, I really don't believe it. Any woman that would tell me your husband can go 2-3 months and no woman where the husband go get active side chick and she go tell me say she no know. I go suspect the woman.
No, Uncle Ben, it's not about whether she know or not. Yes, she may know, but what is the reaction of the man towards it? The wife will be watching the way the husband is reacting. So the moment she sees the action of the husband, that's what will determine what the wife will do. And then the moment May saw the way Yul was behaving towards the side chick, knowing that, oh, this man is not ready to protect her and the marriage, she opted out because she could see it already. She knew, because a man that is willing to protect his marriage will never allow a side chick that to go that far. That was why any man that is cheating in marriage, they will never want their wife to know, and they try to protect that angle with everything that they've got. If peradventure the wife got to know, they don't mind sacrificing that side chick, close it up, and maintain their wives. Those are the sincere ones. But in case of this, Yul deliberately, and then May was watching. May knew that there is a side chick, but she was watching Yul to see how he will react. But in answer that Yul himself was not enabling the side chick. That's why she said, "Oh, she doesn't have a chance," and she left the marriage.
Okay,
as simple as that.
Okay. Okay, Uncle Patrick is back. Uncle Patrick.
Yeah, Uncle Ben.
Yeah, you have an idea what we are discussing now, sir?
Yeah, I have an idea. Uncle,
what are your thoughts, sir?
Doing the job I gave you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm doing my best, sir.
Okay, let me take some comment real quick. I'll go back here. Abiba said, yes, Mama Jojo is right. That was when May stopped him and the Wahala started. He switched. Okay, so what I'm getting now is that during the time this man was working with May, the man was also trying to raise money and people were contributing. And then May found out he was raising money. Allegedly, is that what you guys are saying? That May found out he was raising money and then May stopped him from doing that. And then that's when they start having issues. Okay. Sister Labelle said, not agreeing with the lawyer, but the marriage had issues and you let Judy in. Okay. Abiba said, remember Judy is village girl. So to her, Yo is a big come up. That is why she said is her biggest achievement. Mama said, are you all forgetting that Yo was an artist with different type of women around him? Okay. So that will always be a crack. Okay, so there will always be a crack for someone else to come in. Wahala. Mama Gero said there was no crack. Men lie on their wives. Listen to Sarah Martin. The distance. May was in Lagos with her children. Mama Jojo, you are attacking also. Abiba said, I really believe there was more to this. Has been stepping out in his marriage for a long time. But this one choke him, yeah. Be like say no expect say that girl go carry belly. Magio say, you know what? Queen May is soft and quiet, never give you a problem. So you thought he could take Jody in. I agree with Uncle Dio on this one. Okay. Uncle Patrick, let me add you, sir. Uncle Patrick.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
Sorry, all these people they are just calling me. I don't get money now. All these marketers. Now they got. You know what I wanted to say? If all the artists can be like RMD, so y'all have been stepping out. That was an issue even before Judy came in. You know, like they said, there's always away for 3 months, and you know, May knew she can't really trust Yul. And you know, May being a very quiet person, even when the bass goes, nobody heard anything from her. So this guy took the advantage, y'all. And that's why I say if all the artists, Yoruba artists, the English, if they can be like RMD, but it can never be. So May, she's a wise lady. She knew the husband she was married to. Yeah, there's no doubt about that. And you know, she just said, let me just say, even, you know, the name was there, the father was well known, and you know, she doesn't talk. That's what I'm going to say. I know this time she's coming out. Maybe she was pushed to the wall, say no. Even with the lawyer that I trusted, this lawyer na Koloman now, you know, na Ben.
The man talk too much, honestly.
Yeah, the man, the Kolo now, a real troublesome man. I don't know how may even engage him. Whatever might be the case, he doesn't have to come out and just peel the beans like that. I don't know. He's a Kolo man for his age. May should be junior to him now. You know, all these kids. You don't come out like that. And just, we have lawyers that are even doing pro bonus. They will not come out.
Yeah.
So sorry. And he was talking about social media judgment. He's the one. Why did he come out from social media then if he doesn't want that?
Absolutely.
Why did you come out on social media when you're accusing y'all of spilling the beans on social media? Why you, Agbalagba like you, that they don't come up pursue for America? Why you come out? I bet well, we'll see what will come out from the
yeah, we're following the case. We're following the case. We'll see the outcome. Thank you, Uncle Patrick. Sister Toby and Tribe says some men expect the wife to be forever understanding. Oh, this one, Uncle Patrick and Uncle Dio, thank God I have you here. I'm gonna do a reaction show, or maybe I'll just do a standalone video and publish. I saw a video where a man was asking some panel, and he asked the panel that he said he cheated on his wife, and he has begged the wife. He has been doing okay. He has been taking care of everything, but his wife cannot just move on. That the wife is still holding on to that cheating that he cheated, and he said what paid him was that it's not like maybe he just cheated with anyhow person, that he only cheated with his ex. So, but his current wife has refused to move on. That the current wife is not healed. Why is she not healed? So, looking at the comment from Sister Toby and Tribe now, that some men expect the wife to just be forever understanding. Uncle Patrick, do men get to determine when or how a woman will get over cheating?
That's capital no. You know, that's a saying. No. Ben, that's a saying that is human to hear,
Yeah.
but it's divine to forgive. You can't determine that. You don't even know where the woman is coming from.
Yeah.
Me and my wife will get into it, but I give her time. I'm not going to force myself on any woman. Yeah. I know, and when she, me and my wife, one thing she doesn't like, if there's some word you will say, and that's what they say to you, when you are angry, you better leave that environment. Cool down as a mature person.
Absolutely.
Yes, that's some word you will say that will be forever registered in that woman's brain. So even with that physical, with that, mental torture, you can imagine. We don't even know what she went through when she had a baby. Postpartum, this thing, what she's going through in her body. Why will a woman dress up as your wife, Ben, say, how do I look? Yes, she wants you to give her. You can't say how you look bad or this one look good. That's the way you say if it's not even good. Can you wear this color? You just make it like that. That is what women want, not to talk of you. Men don't really care. If you know the way women take their body, look at their body. You don't know. You can't imagine. You are a man, Ben. What women think about their body is different. Now seeing you messing up with somebody and they give themselves to you. AA said she went for a conference. It was when they gave her the statistics of women in mental because they were cheated on. That was when I said, this case not be small case. So some women, their brain cannot comprehend it. This one we are talking about women like money. It's not about money. That would be a shocker. It's the truth. We know how women get women now. Even back in Nigeria, let me just give you a short story. Back in Nigeria, I dated this lady. The mother is a Jamaican. Doesn't speak Yoruba. The father of this girl and the mother met in England and came to Nigeria. We were there. Just because I helped this lady, Ben, she was crazy about me. Just because I helped her to get admission. So every little things count. She doesn't even look at every other part of me. But this guy could get that influence. How did this guy did it? The admission people are looking for. Their parents said she must go to that school. I was able to. She didn't pass the requirement, but I was able to help her. That one alone killed her. So at the same time, negatively, you cheated on her alone. She will forgive you, but you don't have to, please. don't press her. You cannot. You cannot. That's our own priority, prerogative. You are not her mind. You don't even know what is running through her brain. You don't know how she sees herself. Did you assist her in going for therapy? Ask that man, Ben, did you pay for therapy for her? Did you two go for therapy? Why did you go and cheat on your ex?
Okay.
Yeah, I gave you an example. Now, when I came to America, one of my ex, I didn't know. She found me on Facebook. I was very open. We are talking about 20-something years, so I just had a baby. And then, we didn't have cell phones. She just comes out and says, congratulations. My wife catch fire. My wife catch fire for even with a recorded message. When you press phone, I bet never come America then. You go read the message. So when you see your light beeping, that's a message. Let me look at it. Meanwhile, my wife got to house before me. Congratulations, my brothers. It's me. Oh, me? You find me come my house? So that's why I got to say, Bear, you can't force a woman. I beg.
Yeah, you have a solid point there, sir. Thank you. I just wanted to quickly ask because of this May issue, I've seen a lot of question upon questions. Yeah. Now, just
Uncle Ben,
moving on. Yes, sir, Uncle Dio.
just before we move on, I really want to say something about what Uncle Patrick just said right now. See, people need to understand something. There is a time between now. People don't seem to realize that when you do something against somebody and the person forgives you, the person has forgiven you, but the person needs time to heal. You have to give that person time to heal. The mistake people normally make is that once I apologize and you say you are forgiving me, then everything should go back to normal. No. The wound inflicted has not healed yet. Yes, the person has forgiven you, but the person needs time to heal from that wound. If you don't give that person time to heal and you want it to go back to the way it was before you did that wrong, you are just living in a dreamland. You cannot cut somebody with a knife and you say, I'm sorry and you are genuinely sorry and the person forgive you. But the pain of that wound is still there. The wound has not healed. You need to give that person the time to heal. How long the thing will heal depends on the damage of the wound. So people have to understand that the fact that somebody is not relating with you as before, after you must have asked for forgiveness, does not mean that person has not forgiven you. It simply means that the person is here to heal. Give the person that time. Give the person that time. That's what I want to add. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Now, let us quickly address one more thing before I call it a day, because it's still a developing story and I am not sitting down. Only say, na vacation mode, but I go to come up back to back anyhow. All right, let's talk about one more thing on this case.
Welcome to UB Reactions, the place where we keep it real. Today, we've got some hot topics, so let's jump right in.
All right, I quickly want to ask this question because this lawyer went on this podcast and was attacking everybody. In one of the statements he made, he said this. He said, May case had become a magnet for aggrieved and traumatized women. That statement is powerful. I am struggling. Hey, Auntie Vet, welcome, ma. How you doing, ma? Welcome, Auntie Vet.
Uncle B, can you verify if the man is married? I'm serious. It may be suffering from, he may be suffering from, yeah. Verify if the guy is married. Maybe the wife has dumped him since they buy him.
Now, I want to understand this, my sister. There could be a little bit of, how will I say this that I won't get into trouble now? Okay, let me put this in a poll. That way, maybe you go minimize the number of trouble where I go get in, or the magnitude of the trouble that I get in. Let me put it in a poll. All right, sisters and brothers, let's vote again, okay? Yes, this one will only carry 2 options. No. So here is what we're voting on. May's case had become a magnet for aggrieved and traumatized women. Do you agree? 1 for yes, 2 for no. Cast your vote, please. Because according to the DPA lawyer, in his own estimation, he felt like a lot of women who are interested in this May EDOCHIE case is because many of them are traumatized and they are aggrieved. They are just looking for who to bite. They are just coming after him. They are just attacking Judy. If you watch that interview, honestly, even if you are neutral, you will be pissed at the amount of information this lawyer divulged. Honestly, you will be angry. I have to stop it. It's about 1 hour, 40 minutes. I think I was like 1 hour into it yesterday. I just stop it and just go to bed because I'm like, what this man is spilling here. The man presented himself like a knowledgeable man, a grown, matured man, but he was just kind of all over the place for me. So when he made this statement that May's case has become a magnet for aggrieved and traumatized women, that kind of hit differently for me. So that's why I'm asking now. Let me check the vote. Has everybody voted? We have 66 watching. Shout out to people who are watching on 365 Media. God bless you. Please hit the like. So Uncle Dio said 2. Auntie Vess said 2. Abiban 2. Elizabeth 2. Efosa 2. Grace 2. Mr. Labette said 2. Peanut said 1. Not all, but a lot of women who have had cheating partners can relate with me. Okay, absolutely. Adiba say, UB, I have followed this case since he started in 2022. DPA has issues. That's what my lovely sister, Mama Jojo, and Sister Abiba will be saying in the chat today. So I don't even know that the man went ahead and even start soliciting money from May supporters. This is just crazy. It's crazy. Auntie Grace. Welcome back, Auntie Grace. Uncle Padre said 2. Sister Toby and Tribe also said 1. Like attract like at the end of the day. Like attracts like at the end of the day. Women who have been cheated on see themselves in me. It's normal human thing. Okay. Sister Abiba said, people started supporting me because of the way you and Judy behaved. It was so heartless. You can get another wife if you want, but no, if you want to, but not in that disrespectful way. Honestly, I agree with what Sister Abiba said. I agree with Sister Toby and Tribe. I agree with Peanut too. And I agree with everybody that said too. But to be honest, do you know there are a lot of men that equally supported Mesha? I hope people know that. Uncle Dayo, are you aware of that? That there are many men who actually supported me, EDOCHIE too. And it's not just women alone.
I'm aware.
Okay. So I just wanted to put that out there because some people might think that this is just women thing. There are a lot of men who disagreed with what you and Judy did. And just like Sister Abiba said now, me in particular, I started getting pissed off at Yo and Judy when I saw the social media shenanigans they were doing. Like, all of that is unnecessary. But then, every day you guys are creating content. And that's where Judy lost me. Like, what the heck? Even if May agreed to be a polygamist like her husband, you're just gonna be a second wife. In this day and time, what is this dancing and everyday hyping of your husband all about? Ichimili your for like what the heck? You know? So I think it's crazy. I think the case attracted a lot of people, but I don't think it's aggrieved and traumatized women. That's where I disagree with what this lawyer is saying. I think the lawyer kind of like, he used some selective words that you can see how painful it is for him. And another thing I don't get, maybe you guys can help me out in the chat, is how this lawyer is trying to paint a narrative like, it's like May created this millions of followers she called May Nation, and she's the one who is telling them, attack this person, talk to that person. That's what it was kind of, that's the kind of image he was painting yesterday. Anybody who have listened to the interview, you can testify if I'm lying or not. Many things he said was like, he just make it look like May is a vindictive woman who is just going after Judy Austin. I don't know. I really don't know. So the general consensus is that May case had become a magnet for aggrieved, traumatized man. So the general consensus is that no, that is not the situation. The situation is that a lot of people can see through the BS and they can feel the pain. This man lost me completely when he lost his son and was dancing on social media. Like, who does that? Who?
Uncle Ben, I have a question.
Yes, sir.
If you look at the whole shenanigan, what's the purpose of the lawyer coming out?
Uncle Patrick, me too, I don't know.
So that's why you know that even when they set up a committee in management, there's always a time of reference. This is what you do, this is what you're going to do. This, but this lawyer, why did he come out? Does it mean the may not pay him? Is May owing him? Why is he talking about other women? Why is he backing your? Why is he saying Judy has not come to destroy the marriage? So the motive behind that is still very confusing. Why did this man have to go through social media to spill all this? That's so if he's sued, I think he deserves it. So it doesn't make sense. If this man has a job to do, if he has work to, if he's occupied, if he's busy, he claimed after finishing his case that when everything is done, close. Why do you come out again? I don't know. Maybe it's trying to attract people. You know, they say I solicited for funds from May's whatever. I don't know. May Nation has solicited for, so I don't know. So it deserves to be sued.
I think the man need money.
Yeah, you should know now, Uncle Ben. What's the motive? Why? Why did you have to come out when you have finished the case? Why do you have to do that? You are bashing the defender, you are bashing the plaintiff, siding on the. I don't get it. It doesn't make sense.
At all. Thank you, Uncle Patrick. I think we are still going to follow up, maybe sooner or later, when they ask and may income pay 1 billion, although maybe they will cut down to 100 million for now. We'll see, maybe we'll be able to be running his mouth the way he's doing it now. Listen to him once again.
It was particularly important for you not to be a polygamist. Why? This is a popular actor. A lot of young Nigerians were looking up to him. He was an important celebrity. People say you represented May EDOCHIE, so who knew you before you represented these people? But these people were very little people. When I was trending globally, May came to the point of being charged with murder. Somebody went and wanted to blackmail you.
The marriage was already broken.
They fractured a long time. Judy did not have the capacity to break Yu's marriage. There was nothing left to be broken. May came, we signed her up, we began to help her. We assessed the case as it was. They had statutory marriage. If they had statutory marriage, then you could not get a second wife without divorcing the first wife.
Or have you thought about it this way? Maybe May became so embittered because of what she suffered in that marriage. And because of that bitterness in her heart, she was willing to go all out to punish every single person she perceived to have played a part in what happened.
This is my assessment. The worst thing was the loss of her son and the conflation of emotions. Emotional sympathy for losing your son. Now it became sympathy for losing a husband. And then whoever was involved with your husband must be the person who killed your son. That kind of mess. These people knew what they were doing. I was shocked. May Nation people, it's not a fan base. It is a man. 50,000 people will report your account to Facebook. Yinka's daughter, 18-year-old girl, Yinka was driven to the point of contemplation of suicide.
Personally, I don't seem to understand. What exactly does May want out of all of this?
She wants...
Watch the full video.
He said May want power and money. Let us finish on that note. Everybody, do you agree that May want power and money? I listened to that part yesterday. Let me even see if I can find it here. I think I share it somewhere. He said May want power and money. And I was like, what kind of power could she be looking for? Power over who? So please tell me, my people. May want power over who exactly? Eh? I don't know. Sister Toby, I'm asking, you are asking me again. What do you want make I talk, Sister Toby? Eh? He said, may want power. I'm saying, real fast, you help me make it make sense. Sister Toby, you are asking me. I beg, make una leave me. Oh. I don't see something for this internet space. I think I said the man is talking nonsense. Abiba say, but I love the way she's using the lemons to make lemonade. Yeah, absolutely. And Abiba say, Queen May has money already. He's the one fighting for money. Power over who? Ah, Nigeria. Women don't see something for that our country. Baba Jojo say, who does not want money? She is a single mother who will feed her children. He is bittered because she stopped him from exploiting people. Who does not want money? I think maybe the lawyer was just adding the numbers, and the number I know they add up for in her account, 1 million plus followers. Imagine. And I have to agree with the lawyer on one thing he said there, Trisha. He said May does not have followers, that she has fan base. I think that's how he put it, right? I think I have to agree with him on that one. The people who like me, they genuinely like me. At the point I was kind of rooting for May to come out and tell her side of the story. But when I see how much love people have for me, I don't want May to talk anymore, because her not coming out to talk publicly is why they can't see a way to actually drag her down. And the love continues to grow. And for a woman, like Auntie Yvette said, and Mama Jojo said now, for a woman who have to care for her children, she need to make money, so she has to protect the bags. So I think the lawyer was thinking, all these 1 million plus people, where they follow me, if 500,000 of them can drop 1,000 naira as we are fighting this case, bro, probably have done the math, like 1,000 people, 1,000 naira by 500,000 people. That's a lot of money. Anyway, Uncle Daya and Uncle Patrick, please, what are your final take on this one? I'm going to be back again. Make I go check with my madam, see where we they go cash cruise today again. And then I'll be back. We have a lot of show to cover. I want to talk about these Nigerians. Right now, there are about 300 Nigerians that are facing deportation. I think 124 of them have been cleared to be deported, but 300 more are going. I want to do a show about that. Join me later. It will be after Auntie B's show. We need to talk about it. Let's extract some lesson for our people living abroad. But before we pack this up, Uncle Patrick, any final word? Uncle Daya, any final word? Uncle Patrick, sir.
Yeah. Well, I'll just ask May. Well, since she has gone to court, just to cool down. Because I don't trust this guy. I don't know where he's dragging this thing to. Maybe he was invited to that podcast, or he's invited himself so that he can spill the bean. Because from what he said, it's like that he has been contracted by y'all. I'm serious. He has been contracted by y'all. So I believe May lawyer will handle everything. That's what I'm going to say.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Uncle Patrick. Please join our next show, Uncle Patrick. Let's talk about your people that are 300 of them. They said they go carry them, go drop them for Lagos Airport.
What time?
We'll talk about it later.
What
Sir?
time? What time?
After Auntie B show, it's gonna be in about 2 hours from now, sir.
Okay, I will.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Uncle Dio, our chief host in Nigeria. You see, Uncle Dio, I saw my friend earlier. My friend, where I say you know go bura bura with me, we don't be Thai friend now. I saw her earlier, but we were talking there. Efosa, yes, my beautiful sister Efosa. Efosa say una no invite them. Come cash cruise for Lagos. So Uncle Dio, I don't tell you now. Invite Efosa.
Send me a phone number. Uncle Ben, send me a phone number. Please, send me a phone number privately. I will talk to her.
So,
please.
So real farm in America, in Canada, in UK, anytime you enter Nigeria, if you are entering Nigeria through Lagos, always know, say our own Uncle Dio de Lagos. So in case you want to holler at Uncle Dio, okay? Uncle Dio is currently hosting our CC in Nigeria, and CC has been giving me great review. CC say, Uncle Ben, I just love it. It's just like Uganda, you know. I was going everywhere. I'm like, CC, please, so. But the coolest thing is that I think CC is staying at the Tush area of Lagos. I'm not sure say they don't bring CC called mainland. Uncle Dio, has anyone carry CC go Oshodi?
No.
CC go see
Our schedule is too tight for now.
Hey, yeah.
Don't worry, she's still coming back. We'll take her around. But for now, our schedule is too tight, and she's locked based around VI. So that's just the issue.
Sisi is living the Oyinbo life in Lagos. You know, me, I'm jealous, shall anyway. But Uncle Dio, any final word on this your EDOCHIE them matter?
There's something that I want to say about the fan base. This man got it all wrong.
Okay.
Followers are different from fans. For the celebrity to have a fan base have a mind of their own.
Absolutely.
So they are not like followers. A fan base is different. If a fan base is well organized, they have a mind of their own, and they can take decisions by themselves. So whatever is happening with May EDOCHIE fan base, it's not directly connected to May herself. It's not that's controlling the fan base. No. The fan base are just looking out for the welfare of the for the welfare of their celebrity. And they will do anything to support him or her. So in this case, the lawyer was wrong. Number one. Number two, the question why he came out now was quite simple. It's for money. He suddenly realized that he has lost money, he has lost reputation, and is not stranded. So the only way back is to come out and speak this like this, probably generate some controversies and some dragons here and there. Maybe it can come to relevance again. Or probably he thought that may want him to keep quiet. Maybe we contact him again and then they can have a kind of an arrangement, whatever. But unfortunately for him, May takes the legal route. And I can bet you, if this matter goes to court and all, this lawyer will be indicted because he has no right to spill confidential issues on social media like that.
Yeah.
So to me, we need to take a lesson from here. This man has an agenda and he has a reason for coming up like this, not just for the cloud. He deliberately wants to do something damaging to be able to get relevance again. That's my take. Thank you, sir.
Absolutely. Thank you, Uncle Dio. Ella Koru, how are you doing? I see you. Thank you, my brother. We're gonna join Auntie B shortly, and then we'll be back again to discuss this deportation. This one concerns all of us, so we have to talk about it. Auntie B have a show schedule now. It's gonna happen in about 7 minutes. There is this murder case I was seeing in the UK which day, and I was like, this is crazy. I don't even know, is that UK or USF? There's this Zimbabwean guy that on a life, I think a mother and 2 children. It's kind of crazy. Please, everybody, make una they do mental check for on people. May God help us. So Auntie B will cover it. I'm gonna be there too, and then we can later end today by discussing this massive deportation. Uncle Dayo, Donald Trump want to come and drop 124 Nigeria criminals in Lagos. Now Lagos they go drop them, make gonna begin sort them out.
I thought the man has stopped all this. What's the meaning of this?
No, he has to. This one they have to go. I support this one. Make them go. Let them drop them. Yeah, it's too much. It's beginning to be too much. You don't know what these people have done to us. If you are a hardworking person in this abroad and people just see you just because you are from Nigeria and they thought you are a fraud, you know how crazy it can be. So Uncle Daya will talk about that. Now, as we are leaving, I have a good news for everybody. I'll be right back.
Welcome to UB Reactions, the place where we keep it real. Today, we've got some hot topics, so let's jump right in.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the news reaching me right now. Shout out to my lovely sister in the UK, my own Omolara as usual. The news is that the abducted victims of the Orile local government in Oyo State has been released. I want to show. And that is why we are still alive. I want to show the video so that people can see these children.
Okay. Hello, sir. Our father, we are grateful. The president, sir, we are grateful. We understand your commitment to our safety, and we appreciate all you did for us. We could see your hand. Thank you very much. And every security operative, they tried so much, and that is why we are still alive now. We are very grateful unto you. Thank you very much. God bless you, sir.
Okay. This is touching. Hey, shout out to you, my lovely sister, Honey Babe. Honey Babe, you're welcome. First of all, just join me to thank God that these innocent children and their teacher, they return alive. I want to give God the glory. Father, Lord, all glory and honor be unto your name. Thank you, Lord. Someone say, how much did they pay? As far as I'm concerned, if they have to pay 10 billion for them to be released, let them pay it. You know me, I've always been consistent with my own stand. Since the government enabled kidnapping to thrive in the country, when they are supposed to nip all of this craziness in the bud, when they are supposed to ensure the military do the needful, when they are supposed to unalive any kidnappers or terrorists or bandits, they were paying them. Uncle Dai, when they say that they do for them again, when they call that stupid program they have for themselves, I forget it now.
They say they are rehabilitating them.
Rehabilitating them. Then the thing now spread. And then from the north, whenever people are kidnapped, the government will pay. When they do and they pay. Now, when they came to the south, they now kidnap my own people. When I want to tell me, say, hey, you didn't negotiate with bandit. You don't pay bandit. F that shit. If you have to pay them 10 billion, you pay them 10 billion and let my own people come back. Now, when they don't come back, if the government now want to make a law or they want to make public announcement, anybody they take now, we are not paying. Fine. But you are not going to start with this innocent one. Did you see the video that I played now? Just look at the picture now. Look at this little children that went to school. That bandit went to kidnap. And you people want to now say, we are not. Please, we Nigerians, especially content creators, are beg of us. I'm going to beg, where we they on camera, they talk like this. Let us examine what we are saying at times. If your children is among people that are kidnapped like this. I don't think anyone will on camera and say, hey, government should not negotiate with bandits. You don't pay them. When they've already been paying bandits over and over and over. Now they can carry these innocent young children. Because the government not go pay. No, for me, if they have to pay again 10 billion, let them pay it. Because they allow the industry to thrive. If you are buying bandits from the moment when they start, you carry them like this, you spray them, they're not going to get too confident to now start targeting children and everything. So that's just my own opinion. Uncle Daya, I don't know what you have to say about that, but for me, now when they release them, if they won't say, hey, we are not paying now, may they continue not paying. But let this one, may they come back first. Look at them.
Uncle Beno.
It's a push.
Uncle Beno.
Yes, sir.
The truth of the matter is simple, okay? It has become a business. It has become a business. And it's still time, they say it saves 9. The
yes,
time
sir.
that they could have nipped this in the bud has passed. They didn't do anything about it. They allow it to fester, they allow it to grow, they allow it to gain ground. And it's like some people allegedly are reaping from this banditry. And allegedly, they are said to be in the government, because there was time that they released some lists of people to the former president, people that are supporting terrorists in Nigeria. Up to today, nothing has been done about them. Also, there was another time that they said that some people came up with some lists also of people that had been indicted in supporting terrorism and all. Still, the government did nothing about them. Even when they invaded a whole military base and cut away so many weapons, nobody was brought to book. Rather, we were having policies like, oh, they are just some bad elements. They should be rehabilitated. They should be brought, and then they have a program ongoing now. Now, already it already become a norm. They have a program going on there in the north that any bandit that is caught, they will pass them through that school. It's like a school. They will give them some military training from there. Now, look at how bad it is. They will not infiltrate them into the Nigerian Defense Force, either the army, the navy, or you just name it. Bandits that were caught. You say you are now rehabilitating them. We are not talking about drug addicts. We are not talking about people that are kind of addicted to something like drinking, smoking, whatsoever. We are talking about bandits with terrorist ideology, bandits that are so smart that they can infiltrate anywhere. Now, the government is not even allowing them to not infiltrate the military. So where are we going?
It's because them. Not just them. Them Okudayo. The earlier they begin to wipe them out, the better for everybody. Well, anyway, we got to go. Thank you, Uncle Dayo. I don't know. We go chat. We'll be back again. Thank you, everybody. Sister Toby and Tribe say former bandits are in the army now. Just hope they give them therapy first. That's all shade of wrong. Bandits who have destroyed many lives, taken many innocent souls, destroy homes. People full IDP camp now. They can't go back to their ancestral home. They are even having children. I hear Baba Adeboye was talking in the full video of that one he released in the US. He said the church has created IDP camp that they are going to start building schools for them. See where we are? That same bandit, you now absorb them into the Nigerian military, paying them salary. In other words, you are compensating them for killing people. I thank God. God, I give you the glory again. Thank you, Jesus. I'm so happy for this woman in the middle, that school principal. I'm so happy for her. That school principal is truly a mother. And God, I thank you for listening to our prayers as Nigerians, because I know that woman will be going through two emotional trauma right there in the bush. First of all, she's there, she can't see her children, she don't even know whether she will come back alive. Two, the children of the school where she is the principal, those children are right there with her in the bush. You know, some people may not know how some Nigerian parent mind works. Generally, I think it's not just Nigeria things. I think generally with women, when they have children under their care, they just automatically feel this need to be protective of those children. So staying in that bush with these children, even though her own biological children are not there, she will still somehow feel that she's responsible for protecting these children right there in the bush. So I'm glad that they come back alive. I just want them to be reunited with their family. Now, Mama Iyalagbado Abi Iyalakara, if Iyalakara want to redeem her image now is the time for her to go and make sure that these children, they are okay. So that it won't just be like they return them to their family and that is it. They are supposed to make sure they go through medical checkups, they feed them, even give them money. Iyalakara, Uncle Dayo Shelebawa pe Iyalakara. These are the areas we need her.
I think she's watching also. She will hear about it also.
Iyalakara should do the best now. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Sister Toby and Tribe. My own Auntie Yvette, thank you very much. Everybody, Mama Jojo, thank you. Sister Abiban, thank you. My own Mom of Five. Mom of Five, you need to give me the download of this UK story. I wasn't following, so let me know what happened, Mom of Five. In fact, I go check Mom of Five channel. Mom of Five go don't publish something about this. Okay. Thank you, everybody. We love you. Mama Five. Mama Five say make Iyalakara no come out. Oh my God. I can't laugh. What is this my new sister saying? Nakoma Ostino. You say it's normal to deny your husband from having another wife, especially when you think the type of second wife is going to be competitive. Evidence is what Judy and you have been doing on social media. Oh, okay, I think my sister is still somehow behind. Uncle Patty say Iyalakara supposed give them money. Yes, now is the time Iyalakara need to show herself. And by the way, in case you all missed the news, that woman that was selling corn, that says she made 2.5 million every month from selling corn, she has came out again with another video saying a lie. She said they tell her, say make she talk like that. Now she talk, so she said make Nigerians come help her. So Uncle Dayo, make una go help that woman. You know, APC, they recruit anybody these days. Who knows? Maybe they recruit the woman to say she make 2.5 million from Agbado. Even me, when I could go Nigeria, go sell Agbado if I would make 2.5 million in a month. Yes, sir.
Uncle Beno, the question is, Agbado is seasonal. It's not something that you can sell throughout the year. It's just about 3 months max. You sell Agbado. After 3 months, it is out of season. So how can she make 2.5 million naira selling Agbado in a year? It's not possible.
Uncle Dayo,
from the onset, I know that it was a lie. It's not possible.
These are our people. May God help us. All right, Uncle Dayo, help me greet my lovely sister.
She will hear.
Auntie B, move our show to 2:30 my time. It's like 22 minutes from now. But no wahala. Thank you, everybody. I really miss a lot of people. I don't miss Real Fam, man. And by the way, Real Fam, I applied for our monetization twice. They denied it twice. It's not YouTube that is doing it, it's the algorithm. This is one of the problems we usually face with YouTube. It's so difficult to get human manual review. So it's always the machine. So I just have to update the community. I've applied twice. It got denied twice, but everything is okay now. There is no related channel or anything. It's just for the algorithm to behave well. But I know I will go in prayer Maybe if I kabash, the whole thing will work. Uncle Dayo, you and I, we still need to do a lot of review show. Plenty things where I don't miss.
No
When I go
wala, no wala.
for
Plenty
this
show
thing.
day. Plenty show day, Uncle Ben. No wala, sir.
Okay, Nako say about the lawyer, he was very sure that he would gain a lot from May Nation, but it didn't work that way. As he say, May loves money. I'd rather see him to be money. I beg. Uncle Barry say, wow, this APC government, I knew it was a Yalagbado scam. My Bilba, thank you, Bilba. I don't miss you, my Bilba K, my own gentle, loving sister. All right, I'll see you guys shortly. Bye for now.
Welcome to UB Reactions, the place where we keep it real. Today, we've got some hot topics, so let's jump right in.